Foad Izadi, he's a professor of international relations at Tehran University. Earlier when we were speaking, you said that you personally knew the state TV presenter, a very well-known figure in Iran. Are you hearing any more about from relatives or families on their thoughts of seeing the state TV being hit in this way? And do we know if she or others were injured? Is she back on TV again? Has it resumed broadcasting?
I was with you for the last number of minutes. I can check on that once I'm not on air. But what I can tell you is that I've been to this studio. The Iranian television has a number of buildings. This studio is located in the first floor of the main building. It's a huge building. It's a glass building, and normally about 1,000 people, civilians, work in that building. It's a huge building. A lot of people work there. That's the main news area of Iran's television, and so you have a lot of journalists there. This is one of Iran's televisions. So this is the news channel. It's Iran's version of Al Jazeera, basically. So they have 24-hour news. Because of what we have been witnessing in the last number of days, they have a rolling coverage of Israeli attack on Iran. This lady has 2 young daughters. I know her personally. She's very dedicated, very bright, high IQs, and very brave, as you see.
Will her appearing on TV, clearly with a very defiant message as it's happening around her, is that, if anything, going to cause the opposite effect of what Israel wants, which is to unify the Iranian public even further?
You don't have to be an Iranian to be disturbed with what you see on your television screen. And if you are an Iranian, you're going to be more disturbed. This is not a military site. There are no nuclear weapons in this building. There are no nuclear weapons in any buildings in Iran. Mr. Netanyahu is engaging in a multifaceted war against Iran. So it has a military dimension, and it has a propaganda, psychological warfare dimension.
Now, the Iranian anchor that we just heard there was saying, as per Dorsa Jabari, our colleague who listened to it and translated it, she was saying that that's the sound of the aggressor to the truth. But Israel says that it's actually Iran's propaganda and mouthpiece. What would you say to that?
Okay, this is the building I was talking about.
Just hold that thought 1 minute, Mr. Foad Izadi, because what we're seeing now, these are the pictures of the state TV building that has been attacked. This is what you're seeing now. That's the IRIB building, which is in Tehran. I just had to interrupt you there just to bring our audience up to speed there with those pictures. Mr. Foad Izadi, you were saying, what do you think, or what do you make, or what will Iranians make of Israel's justification for carrying out this attack, which is that Israel says Iran's propaganda and mouthpiece is on its way out?
They're going to be discussed. All segments of society are going to be discussed. This particular lady is very unbiased and very fair in her reporting. She's a true journalist. I was telling you about the building that was hit before seeing this picture. So this is, I told you that it's a huge building. The Iran's news channel is located on the first floor. it has 4 floors. And on every floor, you have at least 200-300 people working. So my estimation is about 1,000 people work there. And you see it's in fire. It's on fire. So I expect there are a lot of casualties. This is, this happened about an hour ago. So it's about 6:30, 6:45. They were getting ready for the evening programs, and this is going to result in a lot of civilians, generally young people, young journalists, getting killed. So on one day, we may experience the toll of the Palestinian journalists that were killed in the last 19 months. There are a lot of people in that building. I think this is going to create outrage internationally, especially from media outlets. Calling someone a mouthpiece doesn't give you permission to kill them. If you don't like the content of a news channel, it doesn't give you the permission to eliminate the people who work there. And not everybody in that building is a journalist. You have janitors, you have technicians, you have, you are in a TV studio. There are a lot of people who work in a TV studio that are not working on the content. And killing all these people is something that only Netanyahu can do. And I don't remember even Hitler engaging in this type of targeted killing of journalists. I teach history at University of Tehran, and I don't remember. I don't remember the most vicious individuals in this century, the previous century, the previous century, targeting journalists in the manner that you see on your television station. So this is going to create a lot of outrage. If Mr. Netanyahu was hoping for regime change in Iran, he can kiss that idea goodbye. From today, Iranian people are going to be united against a genocidal regime. That, the Gaza was a prominent issue on Iranian television for the last 19 months. Mrs. Emami, the lady that you saw on your screen, was focusing on the issue of Gaza, was focusing on the issue of the journalists who were killed there, and he is now a victim of the same regime.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Foad Izadi.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.